Hello everyone and welcome back to another video from the Francophile. It's Jalen and Maria and we hope you all are doing well. In today's video, we have a big announcement.
We have both found full-time jobs in France and we're moving.
So stick around as we move from Reims to Palaiseau. Alright, so today we have to run a bunch of errands to prepare for our move. We're going to be donating a pair of glasses, a book, some clothing, and then we have to return our Wi-Fi box and we have to go buy a couple of bags in order to pack some small things that we have. So this is the kind of bag that we're trying to get. It's pretty big and it'll hold like all the little things that we have. You gonna get that one?
I think so.
Nice. Strawberries. That's one of your favorite motifs.
Yes, it is.
And for me, I think I'm gonna get a classic plain striped one. Very nice. So this is basically everything that we've packed so far. Basically everything we own. And then we have this little pile of things over here for the bags we bought. So yeah. It is our last full day here in Reims before we move. We are about 90% packed and pretty much ready to go. And we're heading to an Airbnb for a few weeks so that we can search for an apartment.
So pretty much the rest of the day for us is going to be cleaning and packing so that we're ready to go bright and early to start our new chapter.
All right, so this is sort of the updated packing situation. We've got the suitcases all packed up, and this is actually one of those bags we bought, pretty much full. So we have to fill that one right there. And yeah, this is basically everything we own, and we're gonna get it all out of here tomorrow morning. Today is moving day and we have a friend coming with a car in about an hour to help us get our things from point A to point B.
Here is literally everything that we own on the whole earth. It all fits in 4 suitcases and a handful of bags.
So the car is fully packed up now. The bags are in there, the suitcases are in there. And honestly, it's so full that there's only room for the 2 people in the front seat. So that's why I'm headed to the train station now. I'm walking there, I'm gonna catch a train and we're all gonna meet up at the destination. And by the time we get there, it'll definitely be lunchtime. So we're probably gonna eat something and then we'll have to unpack and put everything in the Airbnb. I was thinking as I was walking to the train station, you know, it's a pretty weird feeling to be like leaving Reims because, you know, Maria and I came here with a very set goal. You know, we were starting off on a new path that we hadn't seen many people take before, and we really built a life for ourselves here in Reims. We got an apartment together, did all sorts of things, and we really made this city our home. And you know, now we're leaving, especially in France. You know, this is the longest we've ever stayed in one apartment, one city for most of our adult life, if not all of it. So it's just kind of wild. We're going on a new adventure together and we're both excited, of course, but there's a little part of us that is definitely gonna miss our routines and our life here in Reims. So after all the chaotic travel, we've made it to Palaiseau. Maria has been here for a little while and now I'm headed over to the Airbnb so that we can unpack the car and go get some food because we're all starving. Finally made it into the Airbnb. All of our stuff is unpacked out of the car, and tomorrow we'll show you around the Airbnb, just because right now honestly we don't feel like it. But we're actually going to go on a walk right now around the city just to see what it's like, because we have never been here before.
Going to give you a tour of the Airbnb that we're staying in, but first we thought that we would talk a little bit about what we did today.
So today I basically worked from home all day because the job that I found here in France is a work from home position.
Over your lunch break, we went to the grocery store and picked up a couple of things, checked out the town just a little bit more. It was our first trip to the grocery store here, and just got the necessities for about a week.
And then the last important thing that we did today was apply for the Garantie Visale. It is a guarantor service here in France for young people to help them get an apartment. So let's go check out the Airbnb. All right, so here's the Airbnb. First you walk in and you see the living room. And when you turn to the right, you've got the kitchen with the refrigerator, oven, stovetop, and a washing machine. Back into the living room, you come to the left and you enter the bedroom. It's got a couple beds, nice little storage space here, little desk which we're using for our own sort of storage space with our suitcases and things. And inside the bedroom you have the bathroom, which is kind of tight quarters, but you've got the shower here, toilet, and the sink. So we have actually been approved today for the Garantie Visale, which is what is going to allow us to start searching confidently for our apartment. And we've already started doing that, and we've contacted several people, and we have a visit at an apartment in like an hour from now, but we also have some other ones set up for the week to come. All right, everyone, we just got back from the apartment visit. It was a really nice apartment and we liked it a lot, so we're probably gonna put in our application.
We just did our second apartment visit and it went well, and we're pretty sure that we're gonna apply for this one too.
Quick stop at the boulangerie because Maria and I ran out of bread for lunch.
Because I have a doctor's appointment that I have to complete before I start work next week. So Jalen took off and we're going to spend a few hours in Paris today. My doctor's appointment is finally over. They were running over an hour behind schedule, so the waiting room took forever. But the actual visit was really quick, and now I have my medical certificate, which means I'm one step closer to starting work next week.
So Maria and I figured since we're in Paris, we should have some lunch while we're here. And so we're gonna go to a Mexican food restaurant because it's usually pretty difficult to find outside of Paris. Lunch was so good. We finally found some delicious Mexican food here in France. Had to come all the way to Paris. And now we're just walking through the Parc des Buttes Chaumont before we head back to Palaiseau. Alright everyone, it's the next day. Maria and I are headed to Reims right now. We're going to do our exit walkthrough with our landlord. And so, yeah, we're going to be spending a few hours there today. And that's the last thing that we have to do before we are no longer Rémois. Empty apartment vibes. Grab some toilet paper because the Airbnb back in Palaiseau ran out, so that's a perfect opportunity. And now we're just waiting on the landlord.
Our exit walkthrough went perfectly, and we even got our deposit back, so we are happy.
We had some really fun last moments in Reims. We hung out a bit and we even got some lunch at one of our favorite places in town for the last time in a while. And now we're back in the train and we're headed back to Palaiseau. It is Monday and I just got off work, and Maria is now doing a test run to see how long it takes her to get to work because she starts in just 2 days, and I'm tagging along because I want to see where she works. Back home and it went off without a hitch.
We just finished another apartment visit. I really liked it. Jalen was kind of lukewarm, so not sure if we're gonna put in an application yet, but we'll see.
My workday is over and Maria and I have decided that we should go do something fun because this is her last day as a pre-employed person. So we're gonna head into Paris and get some dinner from Popeyes. It just opened recently in Paris, so we pretty much wanted to just try it and see if it's any good, especially as American Southerners. Maria just spotted the Popeyes from afar. Oh, I see it too. Popeyes was delicious, but it wasn't as good as it is in the US. And, you know, we're not really in a rush to come back since it wasn't anything like special, but it was just fun to be able to do something like that in Paris. Good morning, everyone. Maria has gone off to work, and now I am starting my work day as well. So that's what we're going to be up to today. And then at the end of the day, we'll be able to see how Maria's first day of work was, and then we're probably going to end the vlog there. It is break time. It is lunchtime, and we basically have nothing in the house for lunch, so I'm just gonna stop and probably get something from like a boulangerie or something. Maria seems to be having a good day at work. She even told me that she has her very own office, which is like very cool. So yeah. Saw this half a chicken and thought that would be better than a sandwich. Plus it'll feed me for tomorrow's lunch as well. Okay, so I just finished up my work for the day. I actually tried to finish up pretty early because I knew Maria would be on her way home. So right now I am like putting on my shoes and about to leave the house so I can try and go meet her in the city and surprise her on her first day or after her first day of work. And then that way we can walk home and she can tell me all about it. It'll be nice. I've already spotted her in the distance. I see her over there. She probably saw me because my jacket is bright yellow.
All right, we're gonna run. We're running across the street. How was your first day of work? How was your first day of work? Was it great?
I think we're going to end the vlog here, and thank you so much for tuning in as we started our new journey as Americans working in France.
And stay tuned for more updates about our apartment search, how we're liking our new jobs, how we're adapting to our new surroundings. And make sure to follow us on all of our social media. We do have Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and our blog. And thank you all so much for being patient with us while we were on hiatus. And we will see you all in 2 weeks. Bye.